Arweave was originally named Archain in 2017, but it rebranded in 2018 when the Arweave team was accepted to participate in the startup accelerator Techstars. At its core, Arweave is a decentralized storage network or DSN that connects people who have extra available computer disk space with those who need more computer storage. Designed to provide scalable, cost-effective, and permanent data storage. Furthermore, Arweave is built on a blockchain-like data structure called the blockweave. As such, Arweave has much in common with other decentralized storage platforms like Filecoin and SIA, both of which also use cryptocurrencies to create marketplaces for users who want to buy and sell data storage services. Like these ambitious protocols, Arweave is seeking to disrupt a market dominated by existing storage giants like Google, Amazon, and Microsoft. However, what sets Arweave apart from competitors is its commitment to permanently storing data through unique incentives built around its AR cryptocurrency. Arweave's design means that it should, in theory, enable people who store data to receive revenues, even after initial payments for its decentralized storage service are made. Furthermore, files stored on Arweave are accessible through traditional web browsers, meaning they don't require any special wallet or blockchain service. Other notable features in development include a voting mechanism that allows its users to moderate illicit content. Now that we understand what Arweave does, let's see how Arweave works. Arweave is not exactly a blockchain. Instead of a chain of blocks that contains transactions and data, the typical design for most cryptocurrencies, Arweave stores its data in a graph of blocks. This means each block is linked to two earlier blocks in Arweave, forming a structure called a blockweave. This is in contrast to Bitcoin, where blocks are linked in order, forming a chain. This working system requires two important features. 1. Proof of access consensus. Arweave's design also means that the way it checks the accuracy of transactions is different than most cryptocurrencies. For instance, where Bitcoin asks computers on its network to compete to solve a mathematical puzzle using a process called proof of work, Arweave uses a different mechanism called proof of access. In short, Arweave requires each computer taking part in the network to check that a new bundle of transactions also contains a randomly selected marker from an earlier bundle. If that marker is present, then the new transactions can be added to the network. However, the computer that adds a new bundle is given a reward in the form of AR cryptocurrency. To put it in a better context, proof of access helps ensure that computers on the Arweave network can verify that all new transactions are accurate and that old transactions haven't been tampered with. The second is content moderation. Another interesting feature of the Arweave network is the ability for anyone running the software to choose the type of data they wish to store. This process is known as content moderation in Arweave. Put simply, computers on the network can decide what types of content they want to host. Perhaps they want to only host audio files and not images. As new content is uploaded to the network, Arweave will ask each computer whether it will accept the data. Still, there are incentives for performing more intensive data storage, as users who do will be rewarded by a greater percentage of transaction fees. Which is only fair, looking at the work they would probably put in. Now let's round this into the AR token. AR is the currency of the Arweave network. Users who wish to store data must buy AR to pay for distributed data storage, and computers on the network that provide storage services must accept payment in AR tokens. The number of AR tokens in circulation is limited to 66 million units. With a current market cap of $756,183,782, if you believe the web is overly reliant on centralized services like Amazon, Google, Microsoft, or Alibaba for storage, then Arweave is a project that might interest you. As opposed to competitors such as Filecoin and SIA, Arweave is focused on permanent storage. This means the AR token may be of interest if you believe digital data requires storage forever, similar to a traditional museum or library. Let us know what you think about Arweave in the comments section. Also, don't forget to let us know what you would like us to discuss on this channel. Please note that this is not a financial advice and it's for educational purpose only. What is Filecoin? Filecoin is a decentralized, peer-to-peer digital storage marketplace using blockchain technology. It's built on top of the interplanetary file system and allows users to rent unused hard disk space and earn file tokens in return. In case you are wondering about the meaning of IPFS, also known as Interplanetary File System, let me explain that a bit. IPFS is a peer-to-peer data storage and retrieval protocol that's built using a more decentralized approach. Unlike HTTP or HTTPS, it doesn't rely on centralized servers to store data. Furthermore, Filecoin can offer an appealing alternative to purchasing Amazon S3 storage buckets, Dropbox space, and getting locked into the same cloud storage contracts. With the right infrastructure, anyone can buy and sell storage on the Filecoin network while setting their own prices and making their own contracts. To put this in a better context, Filecoin is a decentralized storage network that lets anyone rent out storage space. In the same way, anyone can buy storage on the network. Instead of having to trust only one company with important data, it can be split up and stored on different computers around the world. How does Filecoin works? The Filecoin infrastructure is a distributed, peer-to-peer network whose main purpose is to provide a new way for organizations and individuals to store data around the world. When people have free storage available, they can become storage miners, who are essentially responsible for storing data on the Filecoin network. Clients pay File tokens both to store and retrieve data. Retrieval miners are another class of participants. As you'd expect, they facilitate the data retrieval process between clients and storage miners and also receive a small amount of File token for their services. Filecoin uses end-to-end encryption, and storage providers don't have access to the decryption keys. Since it's a distributed system, files are kept safe across multiple storage locations. So, what makes Filecoin potentially better than its centralized competitors? Well, it offers a peer-to-peer cloud storage solution for businesses and consumers. Because the same item, storage, is offered by different sellers potentially at different prices, the consumer may benefit in the end. While at times you might not have enough storage for all your data, sometimes you'll have excess, and you can sell it. That's the promise of Filecoin. Let's look into Filecoin's protocol, which are proof of replication and proof of spacetime. Filecoin uses two new proofs to verify that miners are actually storing the data they claim to hold. Proof of replication shows that a miner has truly stored the number of copies of data it claims to hold. Proof of spacetime shows that a miner has stored the data over an agreed period of time. Together, these proofs allow users to trust that miners indeed hold the data they claim to hold. So, why is Filecoin important? Over the past few decades, the way that we store and access data has changed. In business, this has changed from on-site storage, where companies have huge server rooms, to remote data storage warehouses and more diversified cloud storage across the entire world. Currently, most businesses use a combination of all of these. Similarly, consumer data storage has also changed with an increased reliance on cloud storage. This brings up cloud storage market superpowers such as AWS, HPE, and Dell. Business customers usually pick one provider and stay with it for years, which hinders competition. Filecoin allows customers who want to purchase storage to navigate the best deals on the fly, no matter who the storage provider is. This can likely create a more competitive cloud storage market. Let's conclude by looking into File Native Token. Filecoin's cryptocurrency, FIL, is the native token powering its network. That means File is used to pay for storage and retrieval, and for any other transactions on the network. Should Filecoin be able to successfully offer decentralized storage service that can't be easily tampered with by corporations or governments, it could also gain more users, especially if centralized services begin to lose the trust of their customers. Therefore, this is a project that can be very important for the future of Web3 products like storage dApps, games, etc. Total amount of Filecoin that will ever be created is also limited, in this case, to 2 billion tokens. With a current market cap of $2,150,007,033. Let us know what you think about Filecoin in the comments section. Kindly note that this is not a financial advice, but for educational purpose only. However, Filecoin presents a great solution to worldwide file storage and retrieval inefficiencies. It also puts the power in the hands of the customer, who is less likely to be bound by contracts with big businesses. Filecoin ecosystem success will depend on the usage it gets within the cryptocurrency community, but also whether it can attract new people into the world of Web 3.0 at large. If they can do that, they might be onto something massive. Guys, like this video and subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn on your notification. We have some amazing content coming your way. Thank you for watching, see you next time.